No, let's talk about some other juicy stuff. So let's talk about Sweetie Pies and Tim Norman. So with Tim Norman, they're saying the new motive is the fact that uh his nephew is a suspect in the robbery that was conducted at Miss Robbie's house. Apparently, $200,000 was stole from her house. Now, to be completely honest, when I was watching that show, she did say that it was someone that knew her. I never would have expected it to be her grandson. To be honest, it seems like that's up Tim's alley because hell, he was in jail before for convicted robbery. He That's what he went to jail for. So I definitely I definitely don't like him. And yes, Tim is an MFer. Yes. I'm not gonna say the real word. I'm not gonna curse, but he's dirty. Like when you go back, I don't know how many of you have gone back and watched some of the old clips. When you go back and watch it, it's like you can tell for one, he's a narcissist. He is rude and mean, and he does his mama dirty. I did not like the episode where he like his little cousin up and his nephew up, and like I guess he hit his nephew, and Miss Robbie had to go and handle him. She ended up firing him on that episode, and he should have stayed fired. I'm sorry. But yes, oh yes, Shantae, definitely. Yep. Tim, I believe, was definitely behind that. I think to me the motive is the money. Hell, he was opening up all those restaurants. They were failing, so he needed more money. And Miss Robbie sued him for millions as well. So I'm thinking he took out the policies due to the fact of his mother suing him. Also, yep, Charles Greed is a motherfucker, but his mother suing him. Also, just his own greed, his jealousy. Um, Basically, Miss Robbie only had two sons, and her oldest son, which the actual restaurant Sweetie Pie is her older son's nickname, he was killed. He was murdered years ago. And then her other son was Tim. And so to have her grandson come there, the son of her murdered son, and then be murdered, it's sad. It's so sad. But yes, Shantae, Tim is a master manipulator. I didn't like him. I didn't like him at all. I didn't like his big hips. His big hips. And yes, he did. He definitely disrespected her. So what do y'all think? What do y'all think his motive was? Like why would he take out those policies on his, well, first of all, that's motive enough, the policies on his nephew. But what do you think would make him that bold to take out policies on his nephew like that? Her name ain't Sweetie. No, Lamar. Miss Robbie's name is not Sweetie Pie. Sweetie Pie is the nickname of her oldest son. That was where she actually came up with the name. So, but yeah, what do y'all think? Kanara, you think the money? The money, yeah, maybe. It was the insurance money. I know he was, whatever he was doing wasn't, he was dumb. Anybody that knows insurance knows that it's very hard to take out a policy on somebody, especially if you're not their immediate family. Now, anyone can be a beneficiary, but to own that policy is very hard, and that's probably why it didn't pay out. And hell, the person he that wrote the policies for him ended up getting arrested anyway. But yeah, what did you say, Lamar? He was sleeping with a stripper. Yes, he was sleeping with that stripper. And I saw her Instagram. She actually looked good on her Instagram. Now, the mug shots were horrible, but apparently he's known her for years. I believe at least 10 years he's known that stripper. And y'all know she's singing like a bird now that she knows that she can't get out. She is singing like a bird. Let's see. Andre probably knew he tried to rob his mom. Yes, Andre. Yeah, Andre was probably a witness to that. He probably tried to have Andre in on it. That may be why Andre is a suspect. But I definitely believe Tim was behind that robbery at Miss Robbie's house. So, it's sad. You can't even trust your family. You can't trust your family at all. It's just sad, and it was a shock. And watching that show originally when it started, I did not want to watch it because I thought it was about some bougie black people. And so when I watched it, it was actually really good. But turns out they weren't bougie at all. They was down to earth and as real as we are, I guess. And so it's just sad that this has happened. And I know with her, they said she's been too weak to talk. So it's definitely sad. But moving on from that,